Financial Secretary John Tsang noted in his budget that the provision of financial services is no longer confined to traditional financial institutions such as banks and insurance companies. By leveraging the internet and mobile technologies, telecommunication companies, e-commerce enterprises and startups are now able to provide financial services to individuals and enterprises, Mr. Tsang said. The government is following up on the recommendations made by the Steering Group on Financial Technologies to drive the development and application of FinTech in Hong Kong. A dedicated team will be set up under Invest Hong Kong to organise international events and facilitate startups, investors and research and development institutions to establish their presence in Hong Kong. Cyberport will set aside a dedicated space of 3,000 square metres in its Smart Space co-working space and roll out a designated programme to support 150 FinTech startups over the next 5 years. The Hong Kong Monetary Authority, the Securities and Futures Commission and the Office of the Commissioner of Insurance will set up FinTech dedicated platforms to liaise with the industry to ensure that the market will balance between market demand and investors' understanding and tolerance of risk when introducing innovative financial products and services. To support research and development, the Hong Kong Science and Technology Parks Corporation will allocate $8.2 billion to promote smart production and research. The government has also earmarked $500 million to set up an innovation and technology fund for better living, to encourage different sectors to apply innovation and technology to improve people's quality of life. It will also inject $2 billion to launch a midstream research programme for universities to carry out research in key technology areas and increase the cash rebate for enterprises' R&D activities. Mr. Tsang noted that Hong Kong is one of the most popular startup hubs in the world, with currently 1,600 startups in the city, a jump of 50% over 2014. To support them, the government will set up a $2 billion Innovation and Technology Venture Fund to encourage more funding from private venture funds in tech startups through a matching process. It will also allocate $4.4 billion to expand the Science Park in stages to provide more floor area for startups and tech firms, while Cyberport will earmark $200 million to invest in startups.